Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for second week of February 2017. I'm glad you could all make it out. I'm glad you're all here checking it out. And I wanted to take a moment to thank you all for all the views and all the likes, like all the thumbs up. That's really my payment when it comes to reading tarot. It seems like my readings are being well received, and that we're able to help out quite a few people. So I'm on my way to achieving my goal there. So thank you for that. We're asking tarot today, what are the messages for Gemini for the second week of February in 2017? Tarot, what are the messages for Gemini and people influenced by Gemini for the second week of February 2017? Okay, let's have a look here. I hope that this moment that you're viewing this message finds you in peace and abundance and just all that good stuff. That's what we're working towards if we're not there already. All right, let's get some cards down and see what's going on for you guys. I love reading for you guys. You guys been getting a lot of views from Gemini, so that's really good. Makes me enjoy reading for you even more. Energy at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. Things are up in the air. Things are, strange things could be afoot. New and interesting things could be around the corner. The Wheel of Fortune, there's always that air of mystery, and there's always that understanding that fortune is ever fleeting, and we just got to catch up to it, and then we can make it ours. So whatever this energy is pertaining to, we're going to leave it off to the side for now, and we're going to relate back to it after we've looked at the 7 major areas for a clearer understanding. So in the house of grounding, we have Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. So I got a feeling some of you not overly grounded going into the second week of February with this reversal on Ace of Swords. Swords are air elements, so that is really of all the elements, the toughest to see grounded. And the fact that it's in a bit of a reversal here, it shows that some of you might be kind of not too set in some clear-cut thinking, and that's leading to a bit of unrest and some uncertainty there. I get a strong sense of an energy of uncertainty. So these could be situations that you're facing, people that you're dealing with, or things that you've been told that have kind of left you a little bit shook and leading into this week. So I'm not really getting a sense of too much of a grounded energy. So I want to make sure you guys are eating well. Lots of fiber, lots of essential nutrients in your diet. Don't want to see any health problems arising from this and a lack of grounding, okay? As well, if you can, if it's not too cold where you at, go out, get into nature a little bit. That's going to help you out in that area too, okay? Moving forward into area of creativity, a 9 of Swords reversed. So this here is kind of the end to being disappointed. Maybe some of you are disappointed in yourself for lack of commitment to certain things, hobbies, interests, people, that sort of thing. I got a sense that maybe some of you are surrounding or have surrounded yourself with people kind of for your benefit. Maybe some of that's been backfiring. Don't mean to pick on you, Gemini. It's just a sense I got. Tarot's got a message. Always got to tell you what you need to hear, what you want to know. If you're just somebody that wants to know what they want to know, this isn't the reading for you. It's not going to resonate. Tarot says you need to know that you're coming out of a period of disappointment. I see somebody that you might have even experienced a little heartbreak. Here with the air element as well, this weighs heavy on you sometimes. But this leads to healing here. Going back to this diet, I got a feeling that some of you got to be a little bit stronger, regimented in your diets and feeling well. A little too much processed foods, a little too much, sauces and dressings and stuff like that. I think we're coming into a period of a better health needed here for Gemini. The fact this is showing up in creativity means to me that maybe something that you tried was not as successful as you had hoped. So it's kind of back to the drawing board kind of card for whatever problem solving or art project or hobby you had on the go, whatever spawns or spurns that creative center. As well, for some of the ladies out here, my truest heartfelt sympathies. I didn't mean to come off as sounding like, the old grandpa dad teacher being like, be this way, be that way. I'm really sorry for that. I should have a bit more compassion, because this could have a bit of heavier energy for some of you. This one says that you might have been dealing with some more serious health issues. I think that, and some disappointment in certain aspects of your life that, are a little bit more touching, a little bit more ground shaking. And some of you may have been wrapping up a grieving process here as well, and looking for signs or messages from the other side. So all my heart does go out to you, and I'm sorry for not having that compassion right off the start. It's a general reading, though. I gotta try and cover all for as many as I can. Okay, so creative, there's healing going on here. We gotta find some inspiration, Gemini. Okay, a couple tricky, tough cards off our second and first house here. That's why I want to make sure you guys are eating properly. I want to make sure you're getting the nutrition that you need. Here in the creative center, in the gut instinct house, we've got a page of pentacles. Some of you maybe are in a bit of a sense of lack here. Wondering, is a starving artist syndrome going on here for some of you? Or some of you here are looking at your life in a bit of a review, maybe some broken New Year's resolutions going on here, being like, how do we really start improving life? And if you're a younger viewer, a millennial, this is kind of like saying, how do we become more impactful in the world? I believe that that's a greater consciousness shift that's occurring within young people. How are we going to be more impactful in the world? How are we going to learn the lessons we need to learn amidst all this technology and uncertain times? I see some of you really seeking mentorship and reflection from that. Seeking mentorship here could be a Taurus or Capricorn, a lady, like a feminine energy. So seek that out. Go do that. Your gut instinct is that you want to know more. You need to know more. Go and do it. Go and find it. Could be profitable for you, as well could kind of expand your horizons here. The forefront for this page is very clear, but the distance is very cloudy, very foggy. She can see very clearly in front of her, but she can't see too far down the road. It either goes steep down that hill and she can't see what's down there, but she's this intense desire to want to know. So use that for you. Use that intense desire to want to know things, so that it's like getting you out there and exploring. So this is actually a pretty good card. It shows that things are beginning for you in terms of this solar plexus area, this will to do stuff here. Maybe this is going to be the will to get on some better nutrition and exercise programs for some of you. I don't know why, I just got that feeling. Somebody out there too got a bad shoulder, really bad shoulder, and you're really limited. Or this is just one of those things. There's maybe even one out of 400 people that'll hear this, so that's true for. But that person with the short shoulder, take your time with it, and make sure you're eating properly. Make sure you're getting the help you need from people around you. Okay, into Sacred Heart area, we have Six of Swords reversed. So interesting here. It shows there's delay. It shows there's a bit of inaction going on. Gemini, what's going on? We're flipping some stuck energies here for you. And I hate being the bearer of bad news, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. I got a sense that some of you, it's just like nothing seems to be moving forward. You're stuck. And maybe we are taking a little bit of time out here to realign our thoughts, and put our proverbial ducks in a row, so to speak, so that we can be in a better position, better off. I have a feeling that some of you might have been recently through some divorce as well. And this shows custody battles, potentially. Things not going well, that things are a little bit out of balance. Justice needs to be attained for a lot of you. And you're going to be seeking that out, but it seems overwhelming at present time, almost like there's nothing you can do. It's sword after sword after sword here in the pip cards. But it's showing here that if you do begin to take action, if you're able to get up out of this grieving, and do take a little bit of action, that progress can occur here. This is going to be a tough week for you, Gemini, especially in your thinking. I think we really got to kick out the bad thoughts and align up all of the other good thoughts, and really a weekend prioritizing. And this means pen on paper prioritizing, to-do lists, loose ends, wrapping up loose ends, not feeling like such a loss of control here, that like things are beyond, because these things that you're perceiving beyond your control, I'm getting a sense really isn't on your control. Your gut knows that, but there's just some of these energies around you, and I got a feeling like it's heavy external stuff that becomes internal, so it's very difficult for you. So again, much compassion. And in the Sacred Heart here, this card here is gain your focus, realign yourself and gain your focus. It'll be okay. It's some stuck energies here, and it's just kind of like not even your fault, Gemini. It's just like I got a feeling like the universe has dealt you like some crappy stuff this last little bit, and it's kind of spilling over into next week, so this could be tricky for you. Okay, come on here, card. Personal truth, we got 5 of Cups. This could be a reason for some of it. This could be a lot of you are really focused too narrowly on something here, where it's time to like get over whatever it is that you're focused on here, and chin up, Gemini. Have a look at all that's around you, yourself in the mirror included, everything that's beautiful in your life, everything that you have. Don't be taking anything for granted this week, or it's going to lead you into more of this funk. This is really a call to be appreciative of the people that you still have in your life that love you and that share their love with you, okay? Not over whatever happened here. It was pretty devastating. I'm not gonna lie. Some of you went through some pretty devastating thing. It was kind of like almost instantaneous. Like it was like a real major shakeup with this Ace of Wands here. So now as we look into this week for the future, I almost feel like whatever we're looking at, we need to deal with in terms of a monthly reading, or go and get yourself a personal reading from somebody that can really help get you through those next difficult steps. To get you there. But I have a feeling like a lot of you are dealing with this, or a select few of you, the energy is so strong and focused on needing to get over this that is dominating this reading for this kind of stuff, because we're seeing so many cards of struggle here. But we had the Wheel of Fortune back here, which means, something occurred that, you might not have had control over for good or ill, but, that wheel keeps on turning, and what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. So that's kind of the overall senses here, is like we got to take a bit of our power back, all right? In personal truth, I think part of you really knows that you're truly blessed in life, and that some of these hiccups are meant for healing and meant for growth. There's just, I think, a little problem accepting that, okay? I don't see too much denial going on, but I don't see a lot of acceptance. And for a lot of you here, it might be over issues with partnerships. No lie, with King of Cups here. He's a heartbreaker of the deck. He's the one that he'll come in. Could be he or she, but I'm speaking of the card. Your partner or potential partner here could have really given you some bad news. We're talking about Valentine's Day breakups, things of that nature. Some of you might be left wondering, what did I do wrong? What have I done wrong to, this person doesn't have a good view of me? But this person will follow his own heart till the end of the earth. It's a bit of his downside of having, a really nice, amazing guy in your life. Murphy's Law being what it is this person will also follow his own heart till the ends of the earth. And if he didn't visualize you in that plan, then that could have led to some bad breakups I think some of you might have just went through. Okay? King of Cups here for the message in spiritual growth and vision questioning here. This is really a sign to get in touch with your true emotions. Not the stuff you're feeling on the surface. Not the stuff that's causing you to lose sleep or feel that level of anguish or uncertainty, right? Or blindness through narrow focus. This is saying to get in touch with your true emotions. If you are sad about something, release. If you are angry about something, release. If you are happy about something, release. That release of emotion, and you're an air sign, so that sometimes is one of the most toughest things that you got to do. But the tarot is showing that it's calling you to do that this week. Release your emotions for better health and better understanding, okay? This is very important. This isn't messing around. Like, I'm a pretty light-hearted reader. A lot of people see my readings, I joke around. Then when I see stuff like this without knowing the other cards, I could come off sounding a little bit like, "Oh, watch your diet. You better smarten up." But then when the cards fully explain the situation, I'm filled with compassion right now, and I'm filled with a strong desire to be stern with you, to tell you that you have to release your emotions. Okay, you have to get it out, cry it out. Get on the speed bag at the gym or the body bag, kick it out, hammer it out. Go to the junkyard with a baseball bat. I don't care what it is. You gotta get it out, because if you don't, we're looking at stuck energy to come, right? Stuck energy. So that's what that is. He's coming in here as a messenger, saying, let's get these emotions out, Gemini. Okay. And then the crowning energy, we have Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords reversed, coming down from the crown. This speaks to the duality of this sign of Gemini, okay? We don't have too much duality going on in the lower cards. And this isn't really showing indecision. This is showing a decision that needs to be made. This is showing a decision that's almost about to be made or will be made in the very near future. A very clear-cut decision that will be made in the very near future. And it's going to go one or two ways. Not that you're going to decide one way or the other. It's that your decision, your definitive decision, is going to go one or two ways. All right? It's going to heal you, and it's going to lead you to bigger and brighter things. Or it's going to cause you to go down a direct path of spiraling stuck energies that are out of control, and I don't want to see it go that way. So I really want you to heed this message. Geminis that are struggling this week, I really need you to heed this message, because the overall energy here is that when you've been dealt something bad, you're smart enough, you're wise enough to know, and that it's not forever, it's never lasting. I see here like a couple of days of sorrow and emotional release here, leading to a strong decision. And this could be like a lesson learned here in this Two of Swords reverse. This could be for those of you that this was someone that shook up your heart, that busted things up a little bit. This could be a decision to watch for those kinds of people again. Those situations are real, like wisdom learning experience. So when we're looking at the houses here, overall, Gemini, this gut instinct, this is your shining light right here, this Page of Pentacles. We don't got much to go on here from our current energies and our current states. We're kind of like, don't really know what's happening. We got some heavy mental woes going on because we're not releasing our energies, or somebody's hurt us, and now we're focused on all the negative crap. So this here, you gotta feel this in your solar plexus. We gotta eat healthy. We gotta keep our nutrition, our exercise up. Keep looking good. You're beautiful sign, Gemini. You're very attractive. So let's use that to our advantage here in feeling this in your body and getting really in tune with the physical body and with our emotions, so that this mental crap will eventually subside. Because even if we have lost someone, it's very important that we don't take it too deep within the mind, and the regrets of, I could have done this, or I could have done that, or when we were together we never did this, or if I only could have told that person that, things might have been different. That's for you here. That's not the right way. We need to go and we need to express our emotions. We need to see the better feelings that are still with us, and see the blessings in our life that are still with us up in these higher houses, okay? And then with that decision, we're leading to the next chapter in our life that could be very good. This is heavy energy for a weekly reading, and stuck energy. But I got a feeling I gotta be the bearer of bad news. I gotta be the enforcer here and say, let's go, let's chin up, Even though all my heart goes out to you, let's get these emotions released. Whatever this sludgy crap is we're dealing with it, we gotta get it out. Okay, Gemini, I'll see you next week. My heart goes out to you here. I wish I had better news. I wish I had a better reading. I'm expecting a lot of thumbs down because some of you it's not what you wanted to hear. But I can't do that. And I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you again next week. Okay, bye.